Okay guys, we're back. Just waiting for game 1 to load here. There we go. Okay. Round time 1, here we go. He rolled a 2, I rolled a 1. So he gets to choose first or second. 27 minutes on the round, that's not too bad. Let's see how we get on in game 1. Okay. This hand isn't brilliant, but it does keep our opponents slowed down a little bit. But he's going to decide whether to mulligan to 6. If he mulligans to 6, I'm probably going to mulligan to 6 as well. We are on the draw here, so we can afford an extra mulligan. I will actually mulligan this. I want light white land. Yeah, yeah, it's not the best, but it'll do. We'll keep this, and that can go on the bottom. Okay, he's not doing anything on turn 1. That's good for me. And we're already ahead, so we want to just, I think, just play a swamp end. Now, we did throw away the Bonesaw in the last hand, but I think that was fine. I think we've got a better hand this time, because we now have this on turn 3. And she's an ally, and then on turn 4, if we get a mana, we can either put this or this into play. And I think he's got quite a slow hand. He's got lots of tap lands, Cinderglades and Looming Spires, so he's playing red and green by the looks of it. He is deciding to do something. Oh, no, he's not. He's not got the mana because it's come in tapped. Okay. He's not realised that it comes in tapped, I don't think. So that gives us a turn ahead as well. So we're just going to drop another land. There's not a lot we can do early here. Once we get to a point, we are just going to throw down Cliffhaven Vampire, have this, and then we just need like a gain life card, and we are sorted. Okay, oh, he's playing Fico, so he's playing Naya. He might just be playing all colours here. We've got to remember that this is like a Phantom Swiss for new players, so we don't know how perfect his deck building skill's going to be. He might have just thrown something together, or he could be really, really good. Oh, he's got a Sovereign Advocate, okay. Yeah. Don't think he's got, doesn't look like he's got many land, like man lands, so not going to be too worried about it. Obviously, this Sylvan Advocate gets quite big. It becomes like a 4/5, but I think we can deal with that. Let's just throw down. Oh, we've drawn all land. We'll throw down our Assassin here. It can block him on the first run, so it won't kill him, but we can block on the first go. With this, like, if he decides to attack, we can block it safely, and it will not lose the Vampire. And then the turn after, we want either Cliffhaven to start swinging, or we want this one to start just putting tokens down and start just going over them, I think. We can also support 2 next turn as an optional. See what we draw. We could potentially support 2. Make this spy bigger than this. He needs to get to 6 lands, and then it's just going to put pressure on this. And this... No, I think we'll support 2 the turn after, because support 2 is 2 target creatures, isn't it? So we'll make ours a 3/4, and then yeah. So we'll do it the turn after because he'll still only be on 5 life, 5 land if he gets another land this turn. If he doesn't get another land this turn, then we are well away. Okay, Relentless Hunter. So he pays 3 mana, it gets +1/+1 and trample. Okay, not too much of a worry. We're going to meet him on the battlefield anyway. That's kind of going to be the point here. So will he attack? That is the question. If he attacks, he can't have combat tricks. No, he's just decided to pass. Okay, that's fine. See what we draw. Another land, really? That's not great. Okay, in this case, we are just going to drop down our Cliffhaven Vampire. The reason being is I want to start getting some damage on board. He is a 2/4, and he can potentially, if he doesn't pay the 3 mana for the Relentless Hunter, we do have a blocker for it. We can block it safely. So if he decides to play anything at all, I'm not even going to throw my guy in because it's just going to be a bounce or die sort of situation there. Yeah, essentially, if he decides to pay it this turn, we will just take 4 damage. If he decides not to pay for it this turn, we have just got a blocker that can just throw in the way of it, get in the way, and not take the damage. And then next turn I'll make it bigger, and then it is just safe regardless if he pays the mana cost or not. It will just be safe. Ooh. Ouch, okay, Tears of Valakut is going to take out our Cliffhaven Vampire. That's not so great. But he doesn't have the bonus off this turn. So we're going to see what he does. He's got like another card to play here. He's playing white, and oh, he's playing a Stonehaven Medic. Okay, so he's doing some life gain there as well. Now, I'm not going to do anything to stop him. He's probably going to attack with both of these. We are definitely going to take 3 damage off this. There's no way we can block this safely, but we can block this. Sure. We'll just block here. Oh, of course, this has got Vigilance, yeah. I was wondering why I didn't tap it, but it's because it's got Vigilance. Okay, let's see what we draw. Okay, it's a Breaker of Armies. It's a little bit too early for you, buddy, but, you know, I won't complain. So we're going to throw down our Drana Chosen. See if he does anything in response. And then next turn's just going to be land and shoulder to shoulder, I think, and just make our guys bigger. We are going to have to play really defensive here for the first few turns. We are going to take some damage, but I think we can bring it back later on. I mean, next time we're up to 6th land. If we draw a couple more land just badly, we can just throw down Breaker of Armies and just make his life really difficult on blocking. Because at the minute, Breaker of Armies would take out all 3 of his creatures with a single attack. And he would not take out our Breaker of Armies, so that would be really difficult for him. And they have to block. It's not you have a choice, they must block. Strange that he played that on turn 1, because he could have used that later on, but yeah. Let's see what he does here. I'm pretty solid in my plan now. Like, hopefully we draw like another 3 mana card, do this, shoulder to shoulder. If not, we do this, we shoulder to shoulder, and hopefully draw something off the shoulder to shoulder we can play. Because we've got, I mean, 3 mana. Okay, he's just going straight to combat. That's fine, we can deal with this. What's he going to attack with? Is the question. Is he just going to swing all out, or is he just going to swing with the 1? Let's see. Oh, he's swinging with that. Is he going to swing with the Stonehaven? No, he's not. Okay. I think he's happy. So we're going to go to blocks. We're just going to do exactly what we did last time. Take 3 damage. Sadly, this is a very slow clock that's going to slowly kill us, but like I said, like hopefully in that time we can get to a Break of Armies and do something with it. Oh, he's actually going to do something. Oh, he's going to make his, yeah, he's going to make his dude bigger, isn't he? Oh, no, he's going to make his guy bigger. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So we take 5 damage here, we're down to 12. Not the best, but you know, nothing we can't survive at this moment in time. Like I said, still to that point, if we drop Break of Armies, we are basically swinging for, you better have lots of mana or lots of creatures to block with. He's going to play something else here as well. He's going to play another, he's going to play Zada's Commander, but that's fine. Again, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He would only just kill the thingy. Okay. He's got 2 cards in his hand, so we can exile something. No, but we're going to support 2 first. And it's a land, but it puts us up to 7 land. Okay, we'll now just transgress him. See what he's got, see if there's anything we can take. And I mean, like, next turn I can... Okay, so he's got... Embodiment of Insight and... Yeah, we'll get rid of the Nissa's Judgment. I don't like Nissa's Judgment. The creature, like, we can deal with. The Nissa's Judgment, not so much. We'll just go to... the end phase here, I think. Oof. This game's looking a little bit rough. I think we might actually lose this first one. It does look a little bit rough for us. Would it be worth splashing a third colour? I don't think so. I think we might have just got a little bit unlucky here. We did draw a lot of land early and not a lot of stuff. Annoyingly, we are only running 15 land, so... he's thinking about what he wants to do. He's a land drop behind us, which is weird. Like I said, hopefully... Like, he attacks here with, like, this, and this, and this, and, like, we can throw this in the way of any of these and just, like, munch up some damage. And we can just start eating these creatures as well. This one's a bit of a problem. He has to cast something first before we can, like, reliably kill this. But, otherwise, yeah. Why is he down to one card again? Did he not draw? Or is he still in his draw step? No, he's in his main step. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what he attacks with. I think I just eat something here, right? Like, regardless of what he attacks with, or if he just attacks with that, I just let it through. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that through. He can pay 3 mana and do 4 damage. I'm happy with that. Because then, like, I'm just gonna throw down something that's just gonna upset him. Like, yeah, he's gonna activate the ability here, deal 3 damage to us. Not great, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Just gonna have to take the damage. And he's going to do something in main phase 2. Oh, he didn't pay the ability. Okay, what's he doing now? Oh, he's going to play his big creature he had in his hand, isn't he? The embodiment. So, land creatures you control have vigilance. Oh, he only needs one more, yeah, for Sylvan Advocate. Oh, until end of turn. So, he should have vigilant on main phase 1 and attacked me twice, but he didn't, so... His loss, I suppose. I'm not going to help him out that much. Well, we've skipped to main phase 2, but that's fine. We'll play our land, and we'll just slow down our cub. Like, he's a 2-2. He's nothing else, is he? He's just a 2-2, but if he's got, like, if he plays, like, any enchantments or anything on any of his dudes, it's something we can eat in it. It's like, we can just sack it. Worst case, it can block, like, it can't block this, annoyingly. Yeah, okay, we'll take the damage, that's fine. There's not much we can do about it anyway. That's the next turn. Breaker of Armies, hopefully we get the 8th land, we Breaker of Armies, and we just put some pressure on the board. I don't think he can kill us. Once we get that out, I think we can just throw things in the way. He hasn't drawn a land by the looks of it. He's beginning combat. I think he's just going to swing with everything here. Or with just the... He might just swing with these 2. I'm not sure. So I really want to get this land now, and, like... I don't know, like, we have to block something, but we can always just throw, like, the Feldos Sovereign in the way. This game's trample, doesn't it? Yeah, so we'll just throw it in the way of this. If he attacks with this, we'll throw it in the way. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's attacking with everything. So what we do... This is 5. Yeah, so we'll take 5 damage here. We'll go down to 3. Block here. Block here and eat this. Oh, so it shuts down his like damage mechanic there. We're going to take 5. So hopefully... he's got a combat trick. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's going to be 6 damage. Yeah, he's just going to give that dude the +1. Needs the other land to kill us with that. So we're going to go down to 2. We're going to lose a dude. So hopefully we get a land here. He might just be able to go wide next turn, but we are taking a creature out. Oh, he's just played his 6th land. He should have played that first, surely, for the Sylvan Advocate. Oh, he's Strange. He should have done that in main phase 1 really and got the ability. But, okay. Like, yeah, sure, play your thing on the stack and do nothing with it. So this isn't the greatest position for us. I mean, we are on 2 life, but I think he can just go wide next turn, regardless that we drop this, because we are dropping it. We're just going to play everything. Sadly, I don't think it's enough. I think it's too little too late. So I think he just goes wide and smacks us anyway. But, you know, it was worth a try. Now he's going to get himself a life here. Which is fine. I mean, we play this out because, like, we kind of want this to, you know, we kind of want a game 2. And he might make a mistake here. He might do something silly. And let us make, yeah, he's just going to go wide. Okay, well, why don't we surrender game 1? And we'll go to game 2. Don't want to bring Folder Sovereign in. See, the annoying thing was there, we didn't really see any of our removal. We saw it in the opening hand, and then we mulliganed, and it wasn't great. Yeah, you know what, we'll just keep as we are. I think we just got unlucky there. Oh, some of these have already finished. Like, people have left, obviously. They've lost the first game and left, by the looks of it. Yeah, no, that's not right. I'm wrong. I would like to play this, yes. Okay, this is much better. We've got a turn 2 play. We've got a turn 3 play. Even if we don't draw a land. Yeah, well, we'll keep this. This is fine. Like, we can start with Stonehaven. And he's mulliganed. That's good for us. Like, we can hopefully win the game back here and like have it just go to time. Well, not go to time, but hopefully we can win 2 here. He's deciding whether to mulligan to 5. Hoping he's going to mulligan again. He's mulliganed again. This could be a nice easy game for us to start with. We've got a good 1-3. He's down to 4. This could just be a good hand for us. He might just concede this game. Okay, he's playing. We're going to start with planes. Turn 2, we're going to play Stonehaven out for turn 3. If he plays, well, we're going to transgress the mine, I guess, unless we draw something else. Which could like really wreck his hand here, and then turn 4. Hopefully we'll get another land and we can play some other stuff. Like, I'm actually really hoping to draw a land now, because if we don't, we're a little bit stuck. Perfect, we've drawn a land. Okay, so we're going to go straight for our Stonehaven. And just end there. Like, I mean, worst case we can get in for 1 damage here. He's got his second land, that's fine. He's paying 2 mana. He's got something. Yes, as Ada's commander, that's fine. We can deal with this. It's not a problem. If I get another land, I can choose to exile it in a couple of turns anyway. Hey, another land. Perfect. I don't know why I'm drawing so much land. It's kind of annoying, actually, but considering we're only 15. But let's just transgress him. Let's see what's in his hand. See if there's anything big and nice we can take. Oh, he's got Cinder Hellion. We'll take the Embodiment of Nature, because in the long run, that also the Embodiment of Insight, like, because in the long run that's a much worse card to come up against. Will we attack? You know what, let's do it, because if he blocks, he loses it. If he doesn't block, he's going to take a damage. Like, I'm fine to make him make a choice here. He's down to 1 card and he can't play it. So he'll take a damage, and we're just going to get some damage on the board here early. He's Looming Spiving, so he's going to get a 3 damage in this turn. But then, I think next time I'm just going to kill it, because I think then we just put real pressure on him, because we know what the last card in his hand is. It's not, so there's the Exile Zone, like, we know what the last card in hand is. It's like a big 6 mana creature that he's going to have to do some real drawing to get to. So I think we just exile this here and just start hitting him for a couple of damage. Like, I don't mind taking 3 damage here. The position we're in is so much better than his position at the minute. And I think we can just close this game out very quickly. Okay, let's yeah, let's just Oblivion Strike this and just pay the 4 mana. Like, as I said, like, this isn't an issue now. Like, if he draws anything else, he can't attack with it straight away. And next turn we're putting down a Spawnbinder Mage, and that's just going to make his dive more difficult. We don't have enough ally, but what can you do? He might just draw a land here. Yeah, he's just drawn a land. He can't cast his dude in his hand. We know he can't, so we just start putting things in play. Oh, we've got an Undo Greathorn as well. Okay, that could be useful. So, yeah, let's put these Spawnbinder down first, because that presents like a threat that we're just going to start tapping his creatures. Let's just swing in here. He can't block. He needs 2 more land before he can even drop the creature in his hand. If he drops anything else, we've got a First Striker next turn. Most of the stuff he played in the previous game wasn't like big, so I do feel kind of bad for him. If he draws another land here, it is kind of bad for him. I mean, but to be fair, he needs the land, that's the thing. So either way, he's not in the best of positions. He's got 4 mana, he's going to drop something. What is it? That's the question. Poor guy as well, he's only got 40 minutes left on clock. He could be like slightly behind. Like, he could just lose this to clock, annoyingly. Okay, he's got a Akoum Flameseeker, that's fine. We've got a First Striker next turn. That's just going to block that. So we won't, and we can attack safely into it as well, actually, because if he blocks, it's dead. We just don't attack with the... See. Yeah, I wonder if you can life put on. Okay, that's pretty good. So we can just start making a really big beefy dude here. Okay, we've got a choice. I think I'm going to throw this out first as the safety play, and it's kind of annoying for him because it's First Strike. And if he attacks, I can just eat it, and then next turn we'll put down the Bloodborne Vampire, and we'll gain ourselves a life. Next turn, he's got no combat trick here, and I know he doesn't. And then, so we can start just putting pressure on with this, and then we can just start making this dude be big and beefy. And just like keep tapping his creatures down. Like if he gets his big creature out, or a big creature out, we can just start tapping it down by tapping the ally. And if he does manage to like kill all our creatures, like we have got him in a really tough position here, because we can just essentially, we've got a dutiful return to waiting in the wings, and we can just go and get our stuff back. Okay, he is going to attack here. He might have a combat trick. I'm going to let this through. I'm not in a particularly worried position. Like, I'll let this through. I'm not particularly worried here. I would rather not lose to a combat trick here, like, and completely ruin our plan. Because we are just ahead of him at the minute. And we will just do this on the end step and get him life. Okay, let's throw down a land. Trigger Undo Greathorn. He's going to become a 4/5. So we will be swinging in with him this turn. We're going to throw down our Bloodborne Vampire. And we are going to begin combat. And I think we'll just swing with like this guy and this guy here. Because he can't block this. And this guy's a 4/5. Oh, he's got a combat trick. Okay, so maybe he's got something that like deals 4 damage. Ah, destroy target attacking creature. Very good. Okay. Well, there's not much I can do about that. So we are going to lose our First Striker, unfortunately. We can just go and grab him back next turn, though. It's not really an issue. And I can do this straight away, so like, I will just tap his creature on upkeep. He's drawn another land, so he's up to 5 land. He still can't cast his thing. Oh, he can cast it. Okay, he's going to cast it. So we're going to take 2 damage off that. That's fine. We challenged that next turn with the Bloodborne Vampire gaining a life anyway. I shouldn't really have attacked with this, I should have just gained a life. That's fine. On begin combat we tap this, right? And we just tap it down. Stop his combat step happening. Next turn we gain a life, we put this up to a 4/4. And actually I think next turn we just tap that, right? We'll save this till next turn, because we can do this in his turn. We won't attack, we'll just let him... Yeah, I think next turn we're safe, because what we do is, yeah, we just make that bigger, and then we just, yeah, throw it in the way, right? We either eat that and take 4 damage, or we... Because that's not got anything, he can't do anything with that, he's got 1 card in hand. So we'll see what he's doing, but I feel like we're going to... Because what I can do is I can always block and then gain a life in response and just make it bigger. Okay, let's see what he does. Don't know if he realizes, but I can just eat his Ember Helion. That's the thing. Though whatever he feels like, I can take 4 damage off Ember Helion, no problem, and just swing back on the backswing for like 7. And I can kill this as well, and then next turn, the Ember Helion's just a sitting duck, because this will be a 5/5. Just waiting to happen. Oh, he's passing, okay. So on the end step we're going to do this, we're going to gain a life. Trigger this. Oh, it automatically put on stat for me, okay. Perfect, and then I'm going to activate this as well. Like, yeah, I'm losing 3 cards off the top, but I want to go and get some stuff. And perfectly they've got all lands, which is great for me, so I'm going to get my Ondu Greathorn back as well. And then what we're actually going to do here... No, it's not worth tapping everything down. No, I suppose we could. Oh, we're going to go back on... No, we're not going to swing back on the backswing, so it's fine. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so we're going to... throw this dude out. And we're just going to pass the turn away, yeah. This is going to be like, oh well, this deck is kind of a long grindy deck, like it doesn't win quickly. But it just forces our opponent into tough plays, and like in this guy's position, he's just, yeah, he got really unlucky on his opening draw, and just got forced into this sort of line of play. And I can just start making my things big now. Like here, I'll block and then I'll just gain a life and make it a 5/5 and eat his trampler, basically. Yeah, that's fine. You enter your combat step. Thank you. I wonder what the last card in his hand is. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're not quite there to kill him. I can make it 11, 12. Yeah, you know what? We'll throw this down. No, we didn't do it. Okay, that's fine. We can play the Bone Saw. We can support 2. Which we will support this. and this. And annoyingly we can't throw that out. So we'll equip that to yeah, this guy as well. Should have left the black open. I could have played this and just been starting to get really nasty with him, but I think we're fine. Because what I want to do on the end step is block this, is like tap this down and then just go wide. Yeah, we'll tap this. Oh, that's what I did wrong, so I didn't... Okay. And we'll also do this. Gain a life. Trigger everything. So guy's now at 8-7. Oh, and it's now got menace. Okay, yeah, I think we've just won off that. Yeah, because what we do is we attack with that. We do 11, 12, 13, 14. He blocks the 3, takes 3. We do 11. Yeah, we just go with everything, right? Unless he's got some sort of combat trick here. Like, it depends what he blocks here, but I think we'd like if he'll block like one of these two. Probably this one. Although that's a bad idea. Like the only one he can safely block is this, and that kills him. So he has to block like this one. No, he's gonna die anyway if he does it like that, unless he's got like a combat trick here. Like that's game, right? I don't know if he's counted. It's 10, 12, 15. What's he trying to do? Oh, he has got a combat trick. Okay, is it like a destroy target creature? Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty good. So he's gonna go up to 24, and he's gonna take the 5. Okay, very nicely played. So what we'll do is we'll throw this down in response. Just because it's a 2-3 that can block, if we needed to. Very nicely done by him. I didn't see that coming, so that was very nicely done by him. His deck's got a lot of combat tricks, I kind of like it. Like, I don't have any of these combat tricks, I wish I did. I'm half tempted just to kill this here, like, trade. If he attacks, I'm half tempted just to trade, because I can get it back next turn. This is an ally, isn't it? Yeah. Like, if he attacks, I might just trade, because I can, like, say, go and get this back next turn with this. And get my other dude back as well. Because I can go and get the Stonehaven. Oh, he's skipping the step, okay. So we play a land, we cast Dutiful Return, and we cast our dude. No, we get a 2-2 as well, so I'll swing with that because it's first strike, so if he blocks it, yeah. Or do we just let him have the turn? I think we attack for the pressure, right? No, let's not. Let's let him attack us, because if he doesn't, then I can start tapping him down next turn. And just be really vicious. Yeah, he's going to play something anyway. Let's see what he's playing. Yeah, he's going to go for lead by example, so he's going to support 2 on the end step. I do have my big menace dude. I can just block with that. The first strike's now irrelevant. He's going to do something else as well. So he's got another Zardoz commander, that's fine. So he can now draw a card and discard a card if he wishes to. If he does attack, I block here, and I just block the Emberhelion with the 10-8. Like, even with his bigger creatures, I don't think he can see, but yeah. So then what we do is we activate this, and we tap down this with this. And that's fine by me, we'll leave it there. We're drawing another plane, so this is going to put some real pressure on here. I think we just swing here, right? Because if he blocks this, he has to block both. He could have another combat trick, but I mean, we're pushing for time now. He's on 7 minutes. We can just time him out in the next game. I know that sounds like a very dirty strategy, but we can just time him out. And we just swing with everything, right? And then in response, we gain a life. Because if he decides to block this, we just give it Death Touch. And just kill whatever he blocks with. Which just weakens him down on the next turn. We do this in the blocker step to make everything bigger if he decides to block. Will he block? I mean, he has to block because it is lethal regardless, I think. Yeah, we're looking at directly lethal, so he has to block. He blocks here, so what we do is we then gain a life. Yeah, so he has to move that around. He can't block that way. So he has to block something else with that. He's going to lose that regardless, I think, if he decides to block with it. I can gain a life. I can go up to 11 damage there. I will be tapped out, but I don't think he can kill me next turn. Yeah, so he decides to block the first striker, and they're just going to kill each other. We gain a life, and we get Death Touch. But we might as well go up to the 11 damage. Just thingy. I mean, we don't lose anything here, and he just loses everything apart from his 1 Emberhelion, which is now 5/5. That'll put us down to like 12. And we'll definitely not present lethal, and I don't think he's got anything that can present lethal here. So I think we just win, like on the next turn. And he does have something, so he's going to give his dude, okay, he's going to make his dude big. So he's probably going to take out our dude. Yeah, and we don't take out him. Okay, so he's going to keep his dude. That's fine, he's now top decking as well. And we are just in the better position of top decking, because we do have an 11 strength creature that he, has to block. And we can just swing everything at him next turn again. If he wants to block this, because this is lethal on its own, so he has to block this to survive. And hopefully we draw a land and just make this guy big. And he's top decked something. Will it make much difference to the game? I don't know. Yeah, he's just going to get spawned by a mage of his own. Which, I mean, is fine. He can't use it this turn. Anyway. We gain a life, we get Death Touch, and we just swing over, I think. Will he attack here? I don't know. See, he can't really afford to attack here. If he attacks here, he dies. I think. With anything, because if he attacks here, even like one creature, we're just going to push him down for damage. And I can always move that Bone Saw as well, like, onto the first striker. That's the thing, I can move that onto the first striker, and just make it more difficult to block. Okay, he's not going to block here. What I need now is like my Mighty Leap. No, that's not Mighty Leap, but it's something, so we'll throw it out. Okay. He's decided just to give me that game there. And Yeah, I think we're just quite happy with what we've got. What does this guy do? Yeah, like he's just this on a stick, isn't he? He's a 3. He's a 225. Now we'll just stick with what we got. I mean, we've got. We can, like, this sounds really dirty, but we can just time him out here. Like I said, it sounded dirty before. We can just time him out. That is not a good hand for us. We are going to have to mulligan that. I'm hoping he mulligans as well. I mean, the hand's not actually the worst. Like, we can do some stuff with it. We are going to have to mulligan it, though. Like, there's no way we can keep that. That's better. Oh, we got mulligan that, so that's not keepable. That's not keepable. That's keepable. We can do something with this. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. We've got something here. That's the thing. And all he's going to have is a land. Oh, he's just skipping his turn. Okay, so he's not even drawn a land. Oh, he has. Yeah, he's playing it in the main pit too. That's fine. I felt really bad then. I thought he just decided just to like do nothing. We're just going to have to vote on our 1-3 and hope. Until I just drag this game out and win it on the clock. Has he only started with a long land hand? No, he has started with 2 lands, that's fine. Again. And he is going to play something. And it's his hardest commander again. Hello. Hello, my old friend, you're back. Luckily we can kill that one with our Stonehaven, so it's not really an issue. And we have our 4 land, so we can get this dude out quite quickly. Like, we're going to get him on turn 4 regardless. And that could just put pressure on the game. Especially with this guy in play. Like, we've got the little combo there of just making life, so... I like how we have both have the same profile picture, so that's kind of cool. Has he got anything else to do here? Is he going to cast something? Yeah, he's going to play. So he's going to play Callisto Lookout. Okay, that's fine. I don't think he's going to attack here then, because he just lose his Zardos commander to us. He must know that. Yeah. Okay, we can't even go and grab a creature with that, so we're just going to play 3 mana and end. If he doesn't attack next turn, we just gain a life straight away. And just go up to 21 and be in the winning position on life as well. Just in case something miraculous happens, because we need to be, you know, doing something. We could have done with this in this, and we could have done with this card in this deck actually. Would have been very helpful. Unfortunately, we didn't pull it, so you know. I mean, he could potentially win here within the 3 minutes, but I don't think so. I think we've got enough survivability to get out of it. Yeah, he's just gone for his Skybinder Mage. So yeah, he can mages out here. We can block. He can stop the Cliffhaven ever doing anything, but still a 2/4. Is this an ally? Yeah, it is. This is an ally as well. Yeah. We've got the other. We've got another scout as well, so we'll throw him down because it was our turn 4 plan. And then next turn, like worst case, we can like play this guy and grab this guy back if he kills it or something. I didn't gain life on the end step. I should have done. Oh well. Okay, yeah, he's gonna start dealing damage to us. Play it that way. I like that. I really do like that. Like, that's quite clever. Okay, he's gonna begin combat here. What's he gonna attack with? I don't know if he will. I think he might hold back again because he didn't tap us down. Oh, he is gonna attack. Okay. Ah, I see. He's got the 5 mana. That's quite clever. He's got the 5 mana available. Like, well, it's just here that he decides to do it. I think. He can only do that once, can't he? Yeah. Oh, okay, that's quite clever. I like that. In that case, we won't block. We'll take the 3 damage on first strike. I don't mind. Although I won't block, I'll take it. I'd rather take it, because I can always ping him for damage next turn, that's the thing. And he's going to tap himself out, so he's going to have no combat tricks. We're going to have a flyer, flying 2/4, and a 1/3. Oh, he didn't activate it, okay. And we just passed, right? We've got 2 1/3s in play now, that's pretty good. I think he would have probably activated it, actually. If we had blocked, I think he would have activated it because of the first strike. But now we're just going to put pressure on. He's got a minute to win this game. A minute and a half. And he does take a long time doing his turns. Like, this feels really bad because I hate winning via the clock, but this is a tournament, and so, you know, a win's a win. And if it is down to the clock, it's down to the clock, unfortunately. Yeah, he's going to straight to combat, so I think he's going to do exactly what he did last time. Oh, he's just going to skip his combat. Okay, that's interesting. We haven't got a white, have we? So we can't gain life here. We have now, though. Yeah, we just do the exact same. We just pass the turn. I mean, we could get him for, like, 1 damage here, but I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, he's going to tap us here, yeah. I assumed he was going to do something like that. That's fine by me. We attack for 1 in the air then. No, let's not, actually. We'll just pass. Because, like, we can essentially bind him down to 1 mana if he decides to attack with the first strike. And I can just, like, take some life off him here. And we win, like, this clock is regardless of life cut health totals at the end of the game, so it's the player turn, it's not the match timer. There's no official, because it's just starting out tournament, you're not penalised for going over the match timer. Apart from if it's your own. Yeah, and he's just going to drop his big dude in. So we can actually, if he decides to attack here, we can safely block. With, like, this dude, because, yeah, I don't think he would. He's got 13 seconds. "12 seconds, like, we win here, right? I mean... And we win the game. Okay, just going to stop the recording again. We do just have to wait There's 2 more matches in progress, so I'll start the recording once they finish and we're starting the next round.